How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. This week we're using a team with Xerneas, which is not something we've seen very often in any kind of Dynamax series. It was big in Series 10 when Dynamax wasn't allowed, but with Dynamax, with things like Zacian all over the place, it's a little bit difficult to make it work. But we're going to give it a try. This team is fairly heavily built around setup. So you've got two redirection Pokemon in Amoonguss and Indeedee. And then you've got Incineroar with Fake Out. All of those can help Xerneas setup, or if it doesn't look like a Xerneas setup game, then Landorus can also set up with Swords Dance, start pressing Max Airstream is another option. Palkia as well is pretty handy here. I think you generally want to be going the Trick Room mode if you're running Palkia, because if you're running the not Trick Room mode, then it's kind of slow. And the only way you have to boost its speed is with Landorus, and you need to max Landorus to do that, which means you're not maxing your Palkia, which means your Palkia is much worse. So I'm interested to see how that dynamic plays out. I mean, the obvious lead there is like Palkia and Indeedee with like a Amoonguss Incineroar or Amoonguss Xerneas in the back or something like that. Yeah, I think there's not a huge amount to say about this team, honestly. I know I normally ramble for a few minutes, but this one's relatively simple in terms of its design. It's just lead a Fake Out or redirection Pokemon, set up either Geomancy, a Swords Dance, or a Trick Room, and then go nuts, right? So we'll give it a go. We'll see how well Xerneas holds up in this meta. Yeah, let's jump into some battles. Okay, our first battle today is against Dialga Ho-Oh. I should mention this is a new season. I'm recording this on the 2nd of May, and I've not actually played since the start of the month. So I'm back in Great Ball Tier. So we may see some slightly weird stuff this week. I guess we'll have to find out. This is a weird team to deal with. I think Incin's super good here. I don't think I can necessarily set up, like, Xerneas gets kind of dunked on by Dialga, right? Palkia seems decent here. I guess the problem is Grimmsnarl. I want to clear out the Grimmsnarl first. I kind of don't hate a double Intimidate lead, honestly. Go like Incin Landorus, or like Indeedee Landorus, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I bring Xerneas here. Both their restrictors match up well into it. Go like Indeedee, Lando, Incin, and Palkia. I think makes sense to me. Yeah, Palkia seems good if I can like get through screens, knock out the Grimmsnarl. It does a decent job of clearing up, I guess. Double Intimidate's good here. I think I bring Indeedee as my redirection setter just to stop Grimmsnarl pressing like Scary Face or whatever into a Pokemon. Yeah, already a very weird matchup. Let's wait to see like a Grimmsnarl Dialga lead or something like that here. Yeah. Okay. So they do have the option to go for Trick Room here, which is not ideal, but I do have Mystical Fire on my Indeedee, which is worth noting. So I think my play here could well be do I Swords Dance? Kind of a Swords Dance here. Okay. Let's put F. I think I just go follow me Swords Dance, right? Don't think Lando's too threatened to. I guess this could be Foul Play Grimmsnarl, actually. I didn't really play around that. Although if it is, I can just follow me next turn. This is probably like Reflect and... Reflect TR maybe is the one thing I'm a little bit scared of. They withdraw Dialga, that's fine. Into Ho, I guess trying to eat a Quake. Double switch. Is this what? Rillaboom? Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to get around... trying to get around my Psychic Terrain. But this just gives me a free Swords Dance. Like, this is a really fine, like, I say fine, this is a very good turn for me. Because, like, we just reset the situation, but I have Swords Dance up. Honestly, I think this might just be game over, because, like, what's stopping me just going Airstream into Rillaboom here? Like, they can switch into Dialga, but I don't really care if they switch into Dialga on that. I think I'll go Instant for the... Do I? Or do I go for Palkia? I kind of like Palkia for the more immediate threat into Ho-Oh. That's right, into Dialga switching. Yeah. I'm going to switch in Palkia. I'm just going to go for a... I guess I don't want to switch that in on a Glide. Oh, no, I don't want to run. Yeah, I think I actually just go into Internet. I don't want to switch Palkia on a Grassy Glide. Yeah, I'm just going to take the safe Airstream into Rillaboom. I could Rockfall the Ho-Oh, but... Meh. It's going to be a -1 Ho-Oh. Like, there's a slight threat of Sacred Fire here, but I'm Lumberry on Lando, so they'd have to burn me twice in a row, and I'd have to not hit the Ho-Oh for that to actually make an impact at any point in the game. Sorry, yeah, right. Yeah, that was Lando. No switches, so Rillaboom's dead. Let's say max it, although even if they max it, I think it's still dead, honestly. Oh no, they fake me out. I'm guessing this is just... Okay, I crunch with an Airstream. This is probably just Sacred Fire here from Ho-Oh, but quite frankly, I don't care about that. They'd have to Sacred Fire burn twice in a row for this to be relevant in any way, I think. Sacred Fire. No burn. Okay, that's dead safe then. I don't care what comes in on this slot, I'm quaking it. Dialga's dead to a Quake, Grimstall's dead to a Quake. And I just pass it off the Ho-Oh, and if they burn me, then whatever. Don't much care. Did he send in Grim? That's fine, I'm just going to kill it. I'm going to Quake here as well, just to cover for a... I don't think they switched Dialga here, right? So it might actually be worth going for an Airstream just to cover for a Scary Face on Grimmsnarl. Yeah, I think I prefer that. I think I prefer covering for the Scary Face, and then if they do switch into... I know what though. Yeah, I'm going to Airstream just to cover for a Scary Face. They withdraw Ho-Oh. That's fine. That's dead fine. Yep, that's Scary Face. Yeah, it's better to go for the safer maneuvers here though. Like I have the option to take Airstream boosts and whatever into I'm just going to do a DD and I'm revealing my Palkia. I have the option to just press Airstream into the Grimmsnarl slot. I'm pretty confident they're not going to switch Dialga and a potential Quake there. So I just take the safe KOs. And often in this kind of situation where you've got such a huge advantage from turn 1, because getting that Sword Sense off from turn 1 and then picking up a KO and Rillaboom immediately put me in such a good position. I think it's kind of not worth taking any risk. You just go for the safe moves. Pick up the KOs when you can. And like in this situation where I've got Instant bouncing in and out, if Ho doesn't switch there, it's stuck with a bunch of Intimidates down, right? And then I think I just win from that situation. Yeah, I'm just going to Quake the Dialga. I could just Quake and follow me, honestly. I've still got my Love intact though, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, I'm just going to switch to my Instant, get Intimidate down and Quake the Dialga. Dialga very, very rarely run Protect, if ever. They're normally Life Orb. If they're Assault Vest, obviously they're 4 attacks. Life Orb will either be 4 attacks or 3 attacks Trick Room usually. You never really see Protect on Dialga. So this is pretty safe. I guess Ho for like speed boosts here, potentially, but no, they're Max Dialga. Oh, they could go for a Max God play here. That'd be kind of sneaky. That'd be very sneaky, actually. Okay, no, they don't. That's dead. No shot that place takes a +2 Quake. What? Okay, well they're not. That's nothing here. That's a -1. They're not policy, at least. I was a little bit scared of policy in Dialga. I don't think that's life or damage. That is life or damage, okay. Why does that do so little? What's the spread in this instant? Holy crap, I know it's a -1, but still. Oh, I had the Quake boost, yeah, sorry. Okay, that makes more sense. Sacred Fire. Opponent is moulding, so it didn't burn me, but it doesn't matter because I was Lum. And at this point the damage is done, quite frankly. No reason not to fake out, and I think I just go for... Yeah, I don't need another source, I'll just go fake out Rock Slide. +1 Rock Slide will take out from here. Yeah. Cool. And like, even if I miss there, I go for Parting Shot Rock Slide the next turn. I just keep cycling Intimidates and stuff, and Palkia will eventually get... What? Actually, maybe it wouldn't. Yeah. I think I would have had to like miss 2 Rock Slides and then get hit by crit Sacred Fire or something like that for that to go wrong. But always worth thinking about what the possible bad outcomes are in a game. A lot of time when you get to the end game, like I said, especially when you have a lead like that, it's not a case of like what do I need to do to win. It's what would I need to do? What would need to happen for me to not win? And then you have to try and play around that. Can we get an opposing trainer? It would be nice. It would be very nice. There you go. Okay, our next battle of the day is against... What we got? Circuitry, Kieran White. We really are ungrateful to... Why does Kieran White actually have a really good matchup to this team? Dude, Kieran White's Zation actually kind of is good into the team that I have. Oh my god, this is terrifying. I can't go Lando in front of double Intimidate, right? There's no way. Just... Instant Xerneas, maybe? Like, I think I like it DD Xerneas. DD Xerneas... I think I bring Palkia Instant to this one, right? I don't think a Moogs is that useful. This feels like a play. If I bring in DD, I do get rid of the Incineroar's ability to fake out. Well, actually no, I can go Starfall with Xerneas if I want to max that. Let's try this. Let's see how it goes. Like, I have a fairly free Xerneas setup, but the question is, like, what do I do after that? Because this is probably a Zation lead. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't a Zation lead. It does give me the option to, like, follow me and Geomancy turn 1, and then turn 2 I've got Incin. Can I go Instant Cure him? I'm a little surprised by that. They can't fake me out. I'm not really scared of what Kyurem's doing. I think I kind of want to go for just a Mystical Fire here. Do I Geomancy Mystical Fire? I guess I don't want Instant to Parting Shot my Xerneas. They could double my Indeedee here and kill it, but then they find themselves really, really out of position. So I think I'm kind of okay if they do that. I'm just going to follow me. I'm going to play it safe. I don't think there's any point taking enormous risks here. Okay. No max with the Kyurem. That's fine. They're not really doing any damage here. Okay. I get what they're going for there. That actually would have been a lot of damage if they'd landed that. I didn't even consider that play. That's kind of scary. Geomancy. Because they do go for the Darkest Lariat. But that is dead fine. Because now, what? Bring in Palkia. I don't have Earthpower on this thing, do I? Okay, now I think Earthpower does this make this a little precarious. Do I just go Gleam, and I don't really want to use a turn of Max. I kind of want to just Gleam and Rend. I don't know if that kills though. Maybe I just Gleam and Geyser. No, I think I want to save the option for Intimidate. I'm just going to go for a Spatial Renter. It should pick up, right? Gleam. I mean, Cura's for sure dead. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, okay. That's fine. Spatial Renter pick up from there. I thought I'd missed there for a second. Okay. The reason I didn't want to max there is just because it leaves me, like, this lets me maintain the switch option on my Incin. Oh, sorry, on the Palkia slot for Incineroar. So I can go for, bring in Zacian. Fine. Lando is that last, okay. Lando could actually be kind of troublesome here. Another kind of fun option I have here, as weird as this seems, is to just set Trick Room this turn, because they only kill my Xerneas here if they hit it with Zacian, right? I'm really tempted to switch my Xerneas into Incin and Trick Room. And I'm going to play a bit safer. I'll just do this. Yeah, I'm just going to flare into the Zacian. I think this is probably a bit safer. I guess we damage down on Lando. I guess they could Quake Boost here. If they get a Quake Boost, then I don't kill their Zacian, do I? Maybe this was a throw. Yeah, because they're always maxing Lando in this situation. Maybe this should have been Gleam. Maybe it should have been Gleam. Or even just Max on that slot, but that leaves my Palkia a little bit open. Yeah, he can be Palkia. See, this is like this kind of situation is the reason why I'm not sure Flamethrower is the right choice over Earth Power on Palkia. Like, it's good for like Ferrothorn, which I could see being an issue for this team, but in this kind of situation, like, I need to Flamethrower to kill the Zacian, but now that's severely weakened. Okay, I'm not actually going to need the damage on Max Geyser, but I was going to say it severely weakens my Max Geyser. Ooh, big white. Oh, that's actually kind of useful. They do go for the B-Blades, that's fine. Maybe I should go for Wormwind into Lando here, actually. Oh, the Airstream, okay. If they'd Quake there, I would have been in trouble, because their Zacian would have lived the Max Flare, but yeah, Airstream's not a problem. I guess Airstream actually makes sense, because that just gets around me protecting my Xerneas, but in that situation, like, I don't think I have any need to protect Xern. Yeah, Zacian dies. Yeah, I don't think protecting Xerneas is at all necessary in that situation. Yeah, I mean, now I just go for... I guess Geyser is technically still my biggest damage. If I'm going for Geyser, I'll go for Throw Job. Quake into a Sugar Berry. This will do not very much. Yeah, Intimidated and into a Sugar is not doing a huge amount. And now we just blast it with Geyser. Yep. Okay, well that's our battles done for day 1. Slow climb to Master Ball begins again. We didn't really get to show off Xerneas that much that game. Like, you kind of got an idea of how it went in game 1. The Blizzard miss kind of helped, but at the same time, if you're my opponent, like, I don't think you have any right to complain about missing a 70% accurate move. That happens. It's the same actually as Focus Blast, right? And that's known for missing, notoriously. Yeah, maybe we'll try and bring Xerneas a little bit more next time, but like it just doesn't feel like it goes that well into into a lot of matches with the fact that you face up against, because Xerneas is so bulky that you can't like just Geomancy and one-shot it, and you will die even if you die in a max. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't already. We're getting close to 100 subs, which I know is not a huge benchmark, but it's a benchmark nonetheless. Everyone's got to start somewhere. So if you sub, please do sub. It'd be much appreciated. And yeah, go follow me on Twitch if you want to see more content. I'm not streaming a huge amount at the moment, I'll be honest, because I'm prepping for a lot of IRL tournaments, regionals, that kind of stuff. But hopefully that'll pick up again soon. We will see. Yeah, make sure you do all those, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.